No makeup again. And I have to record these on YouTube now so that Victor can watch them on his phone. Um, I started a war between my parents today. For all my friends on Facebook, you know that I had a picture of me and my girlfriend Cassine. A profile picture. Well, my mom saw it. By complete accident. Like, I guess she found out through my cousin Whitney, but Whitney didn't say anything. She found out through Whitney's profile page. And she confronted me about it. And she cried. So in order to get her off my back, I had to pretty much say that I was sinning and that I felt wrong and I hated myself and I hated lying and blah 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 and all this other bullcrap. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket, it's because it's like 30 degrees up here and the heater isn't working. So, anyways, I am now grounded until I'm 18 and moved out of the house. That's my punishment for lying to my mom about being gay. I'm no longer allowed to have girls spend the night, whether they're straight or not, because my mom can't trust if we're kissing or whatever. I'm only like that with people I date. I've never had any thoughts about any other girls, just girls that I dated. Emma, Serena, Mayla, Mickey, Riley even. I've only had 5 girlfriends, and out of all you people who know, I've had more boyfriends than that. My mom also thinks that boys are going to start treating me like I'm trash because I like girls. That they're going to start treating me like garbage and start mistreating me. And then my mom's like, you can sit there and blame it on your dad all you want, but it's really your fault. This is your choice and blah, blah, blah. So I had to sit there and go, it's a consequence, I'll have to deal with it. No, it's not a consequence. It's not a mistake. It's not something I hate. I'm not going to sit here and lie for the rest of my life. You know, I'm not going to... My mom was all pissed off. She's like, you're 18 on your own, you can do whatever you want. But under my parents' roof even? And I was like, really? Really? And she's like, you're not allowed for girls to say that anymore. Or you're not allowed to go over to girls' houses. You're not allowed to do anything. Until you're 18 and out on your own. And then she decided to sit there and act like, it's not a big deal. Like, she's protecting me from Satan. That I need to open back up to God. And, what God can sit there and criticize me and tell me that I'm wrong when he created me in his image? What kind of person would he be if he was like that? What kind of person is my mom sitting there telling me how it's wrong and how, she still loves me, but yet I'm going to hell? And she got pissed off because I told my dad first. At least my dad said that I was a disappointment and I was going to hell, but he still loved me and that he still wants to be there for me and to support me. My father, of all people, the one person I would never, ever expect to be like that. My dad wants to be there for me. Because now we're both in this together because I had to say that I told Dad first. And it made my mom all pissed off. And I'm sorry, Dad, that I brought you into this. But I thought that the other night when my mom said that she wouldn't be okay with it, but my girlfriend would still be allowed to come over. And then she thought that I was like lying to her. She's like, you sit over there telling me how much you like guys, and you know what? I do. I still do like boys, Mom. I do. Just as much as girls. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with loving somebody. Same sex, opposite sex, someone who's confused about their own gender, there's nothing wrong with it. She wants me to break up with my girlfriend. She told me that if I was serious about wanting to go back to church and wanting to open back up to God, that I had to break up with my girlfriend. I can still be a pansexual. I can still have a girlfriend. And I can still believe in God. And I can still go to church and open up to God and have him help me through this. I don't need to break it off with her. And you know what? If God thinks it's so wrong, then may he come down here and smite me tomorrow. Because this is what makes me happy. Holding her hand, showing her off, kissing her in public. That's what makes me happy. By fucking God, if I have to move to Denmark, or to England, or to Montreal, Canada, or to fucking New York, to be who I want to be and love who I want to love, then by God, I'll do it. You know, any place else that accepts gays, or supports gay marriage, or whatever, where equal rights are equal for everyone, by God, I will fucking move. I will. I'll get up and leave tomorrow. If that's what it takes for me to be accepted, to move, and to be who I want to be, then by God, I'll do it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to myself anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and tell myself that it's wrong to love her. When I look at boys just the same, I don't care what's in their pants or what's in their shirt. Novak, lay down. I don't care what gender they are. I'm not attracted to their gender. I'm not attracted to a gender. It's not a choice. I didn't choose to be like this. And yeah, Mom, yeah, I am seeing that God created me this way. Look at the facts. I'm not gonna lie anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to myself. So cheers. Cheers to gay guys. Cheers to lesbians. Cheers to people who can be open. Cheers to families who support their kids even if they think it's wrong. Cheers to the whole fucking world. And rest in peace all those kids who committed suicide because they were gay. And may hope and peace and strength be with those kids who are getting beat up this very second because they're gay. May love fill the warmth of everyone's heart. May there no longer be hate in this world because someone is gay. And yeah, my punishment is a little harsh. But does that mean I'm going to leave my girlfriend? Does that mean that I'm not going to still ask to go do things? Does that mean I'm not going to decide to go live with Dad because he'll probably accept it more? I don't care what happens to me. Because I want to live in a world where my children can grow up. I live in a world where my children can grow up and love who they want to love and be with who they want to be with. And not be criticized every goddamn moment of the day that being gay is wrong. I want to live in a world where peace and equality fills every home. Where there's no such words as faggot or fag or dyke or queer or any of those. Where there's nothing like that. Where kids aren't getting beat up at school. Where families don't have to lock their doors, and where people don't have to wash the words off their lockers or their garage doors or their cars. Or kids don't have to go to school and find hate letters in their lockers and in their bags. Where kids can sit down at a desk and everybody can love them. That's the world I want to live in. That's the world that I'm going to see. And I'm going to make it happen. As soon as I'm old enough to vote, as soon as I'm old enough, I'm going to be a gay rights advocate. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this stuff legalized. I'm not this way because someone else is. I'm not this way because someone else pressured me into it. I'm not this way because someone's confused about their sexuality. I'm this way because I was born this way. And thus a war began with my parents, and it started with the one gay kid in the family. What can I say? I'm good at what I do. So, let there be no hate. Let there always be love. And I love you guys. All of you. Gay, straight, bi, lesbian, transgender, pansexual, all of you. You all have a place in this world, and you all have a place in my heart. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm going to live out my punishment. I'm going to go text my girlfriend. Let her know that I love her. Because I do. And I'm going to go. I'm going to go live my life. Because this is who I am. And if I'm considered wrong and immoral for it, and if I get disowned from the family when I'm 18, so be it. So be it. Love you guys.